Kenyas præsident Uhuru Kenyatta er på vej 600 km i helikopter fra Nairobi nordpå til det, der hidtil har været et af de mest øde og barske områder i Kenya. Men nu er dramatiske forandringer på vej. Præsidenten skal nemlig til indvielsesfest for en vindmøllepark, der bliver Afrikas største, og som er den største private investering i Kenya nogensinde.
This is 623 million euros. It's the largest single private investment ever happened in Kenya.
Vindmølleparken varsler helt nye tider for Kenya og for grøn energi i Afrika, og den flugter godt med Kenyas ambition om at blive kontinentets grønne energipioner.
Turkana is one of our flagship projects. It is also in a place which did not have any power generation and which had not been very much opened up. And the area is also going to change a lot. So we are happy that we are home to such a monumental project. And as many people invest in renewable energy, like a big system like that one, it will of course lower the prices. It will be good for the region to go that way.
Det er ikke tilfældigt, at konsortiet bag Vindmølleparken har valgt netop dette sted i Kenya. Det blæser nemlig altid her, uanset tidspunktet på året. Vinden får fart, når den bliver presset igennem passagen mellem de to bjerge, Njiro og Kuralo.
It is simply a wind power developer's dream. This is recently been recognized as the best wind energy in the world. You can feel it, you can see it. The wind is always there, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, at different speeds in the course of the day, but it's always there.
Udover den evige vind er der ikke meget andet, der gør området til et oplagt sted at stable 365 vindmøller på benene. Der er ingen veje, ingen boliger og butikker, kort sagt ingen infrastruktur.
We have to upgrade 210 kilometers of road from the tarmac to where we are now. We have to build a whole substation. A whole transmission line needs to be built. That's 428 kilometers of a high voltage line to be able to connect to the national grid. We have to build 110 kilometers of internal roads in order to reach each installation. We have to build the whole village, which is the one behind me, to host all our staff.
Lige nu er der ikke mange mennesker i den landsby, der skyder op i ørkenlandskabet. Men her kommer alle de, der skal arbejde med at sætte vindmøllerne op til at bo i 1 til 2 år. Nogle af dem kommer fra den globale danske virksomhed Vestas.
For Vestas, this represents the biggest project in Africa to date, and it's one of the biggest EPC projects that we are doing so far. We are obviously 365 turbines. It represents a massive logistical challenge. In order to get the turbines here, we are going to have one fully laden ship with about 30 turbines on the seas for 12 months at all times, obviously. It effectively means one turbine a day that has to be erected from the time that the turbines arrive. It's an enormous challenge. It's a fantastic challenge to be a part of, and we're really looking forward to it.
Caroline Tanui er nyuddannet ingeniør og lige blevet ansat af Vestas. Hun er glad for sit job og for projektet.
It will really transform Kenya, and infrastructure-wise, it will open up this place because this has been so marginalized for a long time. So we have roads being put in place. We have jobs now to the community, and we have almost 310 megawatts to the national grid, which is a good thing to Kenya.
Det område, hvor Vindmølleparken skal ligge, er et af Kenyas mindst befolkede. Her lever kun Samburu-folket og en mindre gruppe Turkanaer. I forbindelse med Vindmølleprojektet har det været nødvendigt at flytte landsbyen Serima væk fra en af de store veje, hvor lastbiler med vindmøller kommer forbi.
Because of the reallocation plan, because of the kids running to the road, and we wanted them to be safe, they have moved them to a better place.
Stagwell Yurenimo er selv Samburu og arbejder nu som forbindelsesperson mellem de lokale beboere og Vindmølleprojektet.
They had houses, this kind of houses, which they built with sticks, and they put on cows waste to make it look protected from the wind. But now, through the action reallocation through Turkana wind power and the lenders, they have moved them to a better place, good houses, better houses with lighting, with canvas on top, so that there will be no rain better space inside, so really improve their livelihood here.
Vindmølleprojektet har skabt store forbedringer i landsbyen. Hytterne er større, de er vind- og vandtætte og har et solidt grusfundament. Der er adgang til elektricitet ved hjælp af små solpaneler, og der er kommet vand i nærheden.
Before we didn't have any water. People used to go like 30 kilometers from here to go and fetch water with donkeys, and the animals used to go to that place or to the lake to fetch water. But now we have water. People are drinking water now. They can wash their clothes, they can shower, and the animals can get water. People are happy, very happy. People are benefiting a lot here.
Som led i vindmølleprojektet bliver der også bygget skoler og sundhedsklinikker i Serima, og der skabes ufaglærte jobs til de lokale, som dermed får mulighed for at tjene penge.
Basically now, there are a lot of jobs. There's a lot of economical stability now. Most people earn money, and these people are communal. If one person does work here, he's supporting maybe 10 families. People are saying, oh, this wind we've been being a problem to us can be something very positive.
Vestas-møllerne er ikke det eneste danske aftryk på Afrikas største vindmøllepark. Investeringsfonden for Udviklingslandene, IFU, er medinvestor i og medejer af vindmølleparken. IFU skal tjene penge på sine investeringer, men også sikre, at de gavner modtagerlandet Kenya og også gerne miljøet.
When we are constructing 365 wind turbines or 310 megawatts, I mean we are replacing a lot of heavy fuel which would be imported. So there's a huge savings there for the environment. We have calculated an amount of 16 million tons of CO2 which will be saved on this project.
Samlet vil vindmølleparken dække et område på 160 kvadratkilometer, eller noget i retning af 21.843 fodboldbaner.
The 365 turbines are placed in rows on ridges like this one. These ridges are sometimes 1.5 up to 5 kilometers apart from one another. So we have ridges that will hold up to 23, 25 turbines in a row on each row, and therefore, that makes it a very vast wind farm itself.
Vestas har som alle andre virksomheder i projektet forpligtet sig til at ansætte arbejdskraft fra lokalområdet. Men her vil det tage tid at opbygge en kvalificeret faglært arbejdsstyrke.
We do have an initiative, of course, to recruit as many local people as we can. And at the moment that is proving challenging because this is such a remote area and the skill levels are fairly low. But we are quite confident that with a bit of time and a bit of tutoring we can upskill sufficient people to make it happen. And we are of course doing our best to help our subcontractors with that as well.
Blandt beboerne i Serima er der tilfredshed med, at der skabes jobs til de lokale mænd. Men hvad med kvinderne, spørger Agnes Ngarde Emase.
Fila alikuja, tunajanga, sangine tunapata msaada kidogo tunakula, tunanunua naye nguo kama sasa hii. Sina mna hiyo. Tunanunua chakula yako kidogo. Hata kama mali yako nachukuliwa na adui, hakuna mali nyingine unakumbuka kuwa nitaenda. Ndakaa tu hapa, Mungu na serikali atusaidie kama unifor sasa.
For en af hovedmændene bag vindmølleprojektet er Agnes krav et eksempel på de udfordringer, man ofte støder på, når man kommer udefra og gerne vil hjælpe.
The dilemma of doing good is that, the more you do, the more expectation you leave.
Da de første vindmøllefolk dukkede op i området, boede der 350 indbyggere i Serima. Siden er det rygtedes, at forholdene er blevet gode, så nu bor der 800. Flere vil have del i udviklingen, og mange af dem er ikke samburuer, men turkanaer, og det skaber gnidninger.
Sometimes when you think you're doing good, you don't probably think far enough to understand that you may actually be causing other problems, which can be far-reaching. So we're dealing with it because we want to help everybody that we can help here. But of course there are priorities.
Det er selskabet Kenya Power, der skal aftage vindmøllestrømmen og sætte den videre til elkunderne.
We are very happy that it's a renewable source and that it's going to be relatively cheaper than other sources, and so that we are able to make this country an industrial hub where investors can manufacture for the world, so that why can't we have a small China in Kenya? so that all this joblessness and insecurity and other challenges can be put aside. And I think Energi has the answer for this to create that opportunity to make this country the most attractive investment destination.
Næsten 10 år har projektet været undervejs, og står det til en af projektmagerne, er det kun begyndelsen.
The fact that we have closed it actually shows that it is possible to do it, and we hope to see more large-scale infrastructure projects in Kenya.
Asante na Mungu awabariki.
It has created a real vibe in the industry of wind power. The fact that the resource is so very good that the energy that we are selling to the national electricity company and the distributor is at a very, very good price.
Achim Steiner er direktør for FN's miljøprogram UNEP med hovedsæde i Nairobi. Han har fulgt projektet tæt og ser det som et gennembrud for vedvarende energi i hele Afrika.
Lake Turkana wind power project is an immensely important contribution to changing, first of all, the perception about the importance and the scalability of renewable energy on this continent. There is an extraordinary opportunity to work with African entrepreneurs, international entrepreneurs, and a population and a market that is enormous on this continent.
Når vindmølleparken er færdig, vil den have en samlet kapacitet på 310 megawatt. Det svarer til en sjettedel af den samlede elkapacitet i Kenya i dag. For den almindelige kenyaner betyder det billigere elektricitet. Investorerne kan se frem til et overskud på ca. 40 millioner euro om året. Det har taget år og adskillige kriser at forberede Lake Turkana-projektet, men nu er det i gang.
When we started this 9.5 years ago, everybody thought we were absolutely crazy, and to be here today and to see it all being built is very emotional.